This is potentially a judicial coup d'etat. This is a clear effort to stop the scale of change that President Trump represents. Some of it should be fought out in the Congress, but it shouldn't be micromanaging the executive branch on national security issues by random single judges who have no standing.
Yep. 100% right on all counts. Joining us now, Newt Gingrich, former Speaker of the House, Fox News contributor. He also was a star witness at today's House Judiciary hearing. Newt, spot on. Question is, Newt, at this stage of the game, what to do about it? What's the best course of action in your judgment?
Well, there are two. One is that Chairman Darrell Issa has a bill coming up tomorrow which would block nationwide injunctions by district judges. The House should pass it. That's an important first step. Chairman Grassley has a similar bill in the Senate, as does Senator Hawley. So that signal to the Supreme Court that this is real and a problem might lead Chief Justice Roberts to do what he ought to do, which is impose a rule that any nationwide injunction will be held in abeyance until the Supreme Court has ruled on it. It's one thing for the Supreme Court to offer a nationwide injunction, but this idea that you could randomly have some 660 district judges individually becoming alternative presidents whenever they feel like it, this is crazy. You cannot run the United States government in the 21st century with judges stopping things randomly and basically asserting that they have more knowledge and power than the president.
Newt, it's been reported the House Rules Committee has reported Issa's bill out by 9-4.
Well, I think when I talked to Chairman Issa a while ago at the end of the hearing, he thought if they could get out of rules, they would almost certainly pass in the House. I would just say to everybody who's concerned about this, call your congressmen, call your senators. This is a very real constitutional crisis. You have, I think, the fifth large change after Jefferson, Jackson, Lincoln, and FDR. And this is underway. And, of course, the old order is going to fight it every way it can. And one of their last strongholds are these left-wing judges. And we have to make clear that that is illegitimate. You cannot have individual, random district judges who get up in the morning and say, you know, I think I'll play president today. And some of their rulings are crazy.
So when do you think the Supremes, I mean, John Roberts is watching this. What has to happen for the Supremes to make a ruling? Maybe they should have already made an emergency ruling.
Well, I frankly resented, he put out a press release about 10 days ago lecturing President Trump and saying, you know, there's an appeals process. Well, that's nonsense. If you are involved with crime, with violence, with national security, you can't have some judge render an injunction and then, you know, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 9 weeks from now, maybe it'll get taken up. Furthermore, there are already more of these coming down the road than the Supreme Court has ever heard in a single term. So I think I would hope that the Supreme Court Chief Justice would intervene, indicate that there's something clearly wrong here, and that they're going to follow a procedure so that the executive branch is not being dictated to by random individual district judges.
Yeah, the nationwide injunction, pure insanity. Anyway, Newt Gingrich, good luck. Thank you for your hearing today, and thanks for all that you do. Folks, I'll be right back with my last word.